Paradise Valley, the most affluent city in Arizona, surrounded by rolling desert mountains and foothills. Paradise Valley's amazing central location in the valley allows its residents an active lifestyle with close proximity to Phoenix Metro's best restaurants, nightlife, hiking, golf courses, ballparks and stadiums, museums, top schools, and so much more. And of course, some of the most beautiful homes and amazing views you'll find anywhere in Arizona. Today, I'm going to show you what it's like to live and play in Paradise Valley, Arizona. Let's get it.
Hey, what's up everybody? This is Todd Hall, founder of Phoenix Homes and Hotspots, right here in beautiful Paradise Valley, Arizona. Hey, if it's your first time visiting the #1 real estate resource here in the state of Arizona and you want to know everything there is to know about the great homes, the beautiful communities, and the top hotspots that surround them, all you have to do is subscribe to our channel right now, then smash that bell. That way we can notify you every time we create new popular videos right here on Phoenix Homes and Hotspots. Now listen, we're constantly getting phone calls, emails, and texts from people from all over the country and all over the world. They want more information about Paradise Valley, Scottsdale, the Phoenix Metro. They want to know what it's like living in Paradise Valley, what it's like playing in Paradise Valley, what the communities look like, what the hotspots look like. So listen, if you're moving to Paradise Valley, Arizona, or thinking about moving to Paradise Valley or anywhere in the Phoenix Metro, all you have to do is give us a call, shoot us a text, or send us an email. That way we can be your key to AZ. Welcome to Paradise Valley, Arizona, home to some of the most affluent residents in the entire state. Some of the who's who include business executives, celebrities, musicians, and professional athletes. Now, Paradise Valley has this great central location here in the valley, but has a little bit of a rural feel to it. Paradise Valley is bordered by Scottsdale on the east, and then Phoenix wraps around it to the northwest and to the south. So again, just clustered right in the heart of the Phoenix Metro here. One of the things you're going to find is some great, beautiful rolling desert mountains and amazing views that again, just really offers kind of a rural feel right here in the heart of the valley. Now, as far as the Paradise Valley borders, it ranges from to the east side, Scottsdale Road, all the way to the west to 32nd Street, and then north as far as Shea Boulevard, and south as far as Chaparral Road. So not a huge city in terms of in terms of the geographical area and range of it. In fact, only 14,200 residents currently live here. Average resident age is 54 years old, and most of those residents are somewhere between 35 and 64 years old. Now, as far as home prices, the median home price right now here in the town of Paradise Valley is $1.91 million. If you compare that to Phoenix Metro or Maricopa County, which encompasses the majority of Phoenix Metro, it's $390,000. So Paradise Valley, the town of, is the most expensive city and zip code here in the Phoenix Metro right now today. However, even though median home prices are $1.91 million, your average median list price is $3.21 million. So more of those homes are going to be on the more expensive side or on the higher side of 1.9 than on the lower side of 1.9 right now. Now, in the last 12 months, Paradise Valley has increased in price 38.75%. That's just in a 12-month period. The average home age here is 31 years old. And as far as what's available here to purchase, first and foremost, of course, you have single-family homes starting at $940,000 in terms of what's currently on the market right now today, ranging up to $18.5 million. Currently, there's 126 active listings, 52 under contract. So I actually do have some inventory where if you go over to Scottsdale as an example, in certain areas, you're gonna have very little inventory. I actually have really nice inventory, 126 homes currently on the market, 52, like I said, with only 52 under contract, that gives us a little over a 2-month supply, which isn't necessarily a buyer's market. It's a seller's market, but just not that extreme seller's market that we're seeing elsewhere in the valley right now. Now, as far as townhomes and condos, there are townhomes and condos available here, starting in the right now. Current prices starting at $842,000 up to $3.3 million. And then there's also residential lots that you can build on. And right now, again, ranging from a 2-acre lot at $1.2 million up to a 26.5-acre lot at $55 million. So if you're the type of person that would rather buy a lot, build your own custom home on it, that is available here as well. So those are homes in Paradise Valley. Let's go ahead and talk about all the great things to do in and around the city next. All right, now shifting into things to do, you guys know me. If you've watched my other videos, you know that we always start with restaurants and shopping, and mainly because there's so many great restaurants here in the Phoenix Metro. But right here in the heart of the town of Paradise Valley is my favorite restaurant. It's El Chorro. El Chorro has been a landmark here in Paradise Valley since 1937. Features upscale American food. You have to come over here and try the lobster mac and cheese if you've never been to El Chorro before. Now also right up the mountain, right up the side of Camelback Mountain, is Elements at Sanctuary. This is American cuisine with Asian accents. And again, Sanctuary sits right on the side of Camelback Mountain, so some amazing views of the entire town of Paradise Valley from Sanctuary. Now, if we get outside and into nearby districts for shopping and restaurants, not a ton of shopping here in Paradise Valley, but if we get outside of this district and go a little bit south, in fact, to the south, right now we're on the north side of Camelback Mountain. If we go over to the south side of Camelback Mountain, there is a district and a neighborhood called Arcadia, arguably the most popular neighborhood right now in all of Arizona. And one of the main reasons is because, again, great central location and some phenomenal restaurants down in the Arcadia area. Some boutique shops, not a ton of big shopping, but there are some boutique shops down in that Arcadia area. Then from Arcadia, if you move a little bit to the east, you run into Old Town Scottsdale. This is a haven for millennials today. And Old Town Scottsdale, I always call it the epicenter of entertainment, shopping, restaurants, nightlife, you name it. Everything is in Old Town Scottsdale. There, not only are you going to find some of the best restaurants and bars in Arizona, but you're also going to find the largest shopping mall in the entire state of Arizona. That's the Scottsdale Fashion Square Mall down there. There's also the Old Town Scottsdale actual district where you're going to find arts and crafts and all kinds of just really cool Native American stores and all kinds of really cool, just kind of old town, like boutique type of shops down in that Old Town Scottsdale area there as well. Now, if we move to the west side of Arcadia, over to the Biltmore, there is a mall at the Biltmore with some really nice restaurants in that area as well. Also a really nice affluent area. Some of you may be familiar with the Biltmore Resort over there, but there is a great shopping mall and some good restaurants over in the Biltmore. Now, if we go to downtown Phoenix, which is about 20 minutes or so southwest of where I stand right now, if we go into downtown Phoenix, again, downtown Phoenix, well, I'll tell you this, when I first moved to Arizona, downtown Phoenix, there was very little to do other than going down there for some ball games, maybe a museum or whatever. But as far as actually wanting to go down there to dine or nightlife, there wasn't a whole lot down there. Today, downtown Phoenix is very vibrant. So again, some great restaurants down in the downtown Phoenix area as well. Going north from there into Uptown Phoenix. Uptown Phoenix is north of Camelback Mountain between 7th Street and 7th Ave. And it stretches, really it only kind of stretches a few blocks as far as what the actual Uptown district is. But what most people think of is kind of going all the way north several miles. There's a really nice stretch of restaurants going up 7th Street and 7th Avenue over there in that Uptown Phoenix area. And then as far as more shopping, another great shopping district is a little bit northeast of where we are in Scottsdale right now, in an area that I call North Centro Scottsdale. And there you're going to find Kierland and Scottsdale Quarter. Again, just packed with restaurants, but another one of the best shopping districts in the state of Arizona. Kierland sits on the west side of Scottsdale Road, actually a Phoenix address. And then on the east side of the road is Scottsdale Quarter, border, which is about a 10 to 15-year-old shopping and restaurant district. And that area sits about 15 minutes, again, northeast of where we stand right now. So that is where you're going to find your best restaurants and shopping in and around the town of Paradise Valley. One of the reasons so many people are moving to Arizona and the Phoenix metro is because there's so much to do outdoors. So let's start out by talking about hiking. And here in Paradise Valley, we have the most prominent mountain in all of Arizona. That's the Camelback Mountain, which sits right behind me. On the east side of Camelback Mountain, you have the Cholla Trail. Cholla is a great place to watch the sunrise. It's a more moderate trail. It's about a 1.4-mile hike, 2 to 3 hour round trip depending on your skill level. So if you like, the first 2/3 of it is fairly moderate, the last third is pretty steep. So kind of depending on your skill level, you can determine how you want to hike that. Right now, I'm standing at the entrance on the west side of Camelback Mountain of the Echo Canyon Trail. Now this trail is a lot more difficult than Cholla, so this is for a little bit more of a skilled or more advanced hiker, somebody that has that stamina, known for some of its steep grades. In fact, this one starts out with some steep grades just right out of the gate. So this is the Echo Canyon, about a 1.23-mile trail. Again, about a 2 to 3 hour hike, depending on your skill level, but you're gonna love these two trails here on Camelback Mountain. Now, just to the west of Paradise Valley, about a 7 to 10 minute drive, we also have the Piestewa Peak. Piestewa Peak sits right off the 51 freeway in Phoenix, and the Piestewa Peak is the third highest point in the city of Phoenix, and it is also a very moderate hike. It's about a 2 hour hike and known for being a little bit more of a moderate hike. So that's another great opportunity for hiking. And look, there's more great trails around this area. If you're willing to go 25 to 30 minutes up into North Scottsdale, you have the Pinnacle Peak, you have the McDowell Mountains, and just lots and lots of great opportunities. You have the Phoenix Mountain Preserves right here in this area, about 15, kind of actually right on the outskirts of Paradise Valley, but there's some really great trails about 15 minutes from here north in Phoenix. So lots of great hiking. Best hiking is going to be fall through those spring months. Obviously the summer is going to be really hot, but you're going to love the hikes out here in the Paradise Valley area. Hey, I know many of you have been waiting for me to talk about it. Let's talk about golf here in Paradise Valley and some of the best golf in the vicinity or the surrounding area. Of course, if you've been here to the Phoenix Metro before, you know that you're always within 5 to 10 minutes of a really great public course, and there's some great private courses out here as well. But let's start with the golf right here in the town of Paradise Valley. Right now, I'm standing in front of the Paradise Valley Country Club. This is an exclusive invite-only, members-only club. Again, it's here in the heart of Paradise, the town of Paradise Valley. This is an 18-hole golf course. The club also includes 10 tennis courts, a fitness center, a 6-lane competition swimming pool, 4 dining areas. There's also a spot for social gatherings, since they have some great youth activities here as well. So again, it is members invite only, but if you're a member here, great course. If you know a member, you can come out here and play the course as well. Now, if you're looking for exclusive memberships, if you're moving out here and want some memberships, I have an entire video I shot of all the great golf memberships in Scottsdale, which is where the majority of the private clubs are up in North Scottsdale. So check out the link right above me right now, and you can catch that video. All right, now also here in the heart of Paradise Valley, off of Lincoln Road, which is the main road that runs east and west here in Paradise Valley, is Mountain Shadows, also known as the short course at Mountain Shadows, and it's exactly that. It's an 18-hole par 3 golf course. It's fully renovated in 2017, and Mountain Shadows was voted the best par 3 course in America by golf.com. It's the perfect place to work on your short game while enjoying views of the north side of Camelback Mountain. Now, just to our north, also here in the Paradise Valley borders, you have the Camelback Golf Club. This is 2 18-hole golf courses. You have the Ambiente, which is formerly known as the Indian Bend course. That went through a transformation in 2013. They also have the Padre course over there. So 2 great 18-hole golf courses at the Camelback Golf Club. Again, just minutes up the road from where I stand right now, outside of the Paradise Valley Country Club. All right, now if we move outside side of Paradise Valley and we move to the south side of Camelback Mountain, many of you have heard of the Phoenician Resort. The Phoenician has what's now an 18-hole golf course. In fact, speaking of transformations, this is possibly the biggest recent course redesign that took place at the Phoenician in 2018. They did a redesign and a reroute. They took 27 holes and wrapped it around the south side of Camelback Mountain into an 18-hole beautiful desert course. Impeccable golf down there. This is managed by Troon and voted, it was named one of the top 75 golf resorts in America by Golf Digest. Now, across the street from Paradise Valley, across Scottsdale Road, just to the east of where we're at right now is McCormick Ranch. This is two 18-hole courses. They have the Palm and the Pine course. This is more of a flat neighborhood, kind of a lush green lake type of community down there in McCormick Ranch. And so there's two courses down there. The 9th hole of the Palm course was voted one of the top 18 water holes in the United States. Again, that was according to Golf Illustrated, and it's just one of 10 water holes on that Palm course. So if you're looking for some really nice residential, you want to get out of the kind of some of these mountains and into some of that flat residential golf, McCormick Ranch is a great option. Again, across the street to the east, just across Scottsdale Road. And then the last one right here in this area is Gainey Ranch. This is a private club. Gainey Ranch sits just on the northeast corner of the northwest corner, I'm sorry, of McCormick Ranch. And Gainey Ranch is an exclusive members only course. Like I said, sits on that northwest corner of McCormick Ranch. 3 beautiful 9-hole courses there. So if you're looking for some membership information for the Gainey Ranch, contact us. I have a whole spreadsheet of all the golf memberships here in primarily in the Scottsdale area if you're looking for more information. By the way, Gainey Ranch, the resort over there in Gainey Ranch is where a lot of my clients stay when they come out to look at real estate out here. So if you're looking for a really great resort, if you're coming out planning a trip, check out the Hyatt over there at Gainey Ranch. So in the same way that Scottsdale is known for its great golf and social memberships, Paradise Valley is known for its phenomenal resorts and spas. Right behind me is the Sanctuary. And the inside of the Sanctuary is the Sanctuary Resort and Spa. We talked about Sanctuary earlier. We talked about the restaurant Elements. The great one of the things that people love so much about Sanctuary is its location on just sitting literally on the side of the north side of Camelback Mountain. So some phenomenal views and a really great spa here at the Sanctuary. Now also here inside of Paradise Valley, down on the corner of Tatum and Lincoln. So Tatum is the main street that runs north and south through Paradise Valley. Lincoln, as I mentioned earlier, is the main street that runs east and west. Right on the southeast corner is the Hoya Spa at the Omni Mauna Lucia, another really popular spa here in Paradise, in the town of Paradise Valley. We talked about the Phoenician a minute ago for golf. So on the south side of Camelback Mountain, you have the Phoenician Spa, incredibly popular, great pools down there, just a great property in general, spread out, beautiful lush green property. When you spend the day down there at the spa, you can spend some time on the property at the Phoenician. And then you have the Tierra Luna Spa, which is at the Arizona Biltmore, just a little bit, 10 miles, not 10 miles, 10 minutes to the west of the Phoenician is the Biltmore. So you have the spa there as well. Some really great options. There's also some membership options available inside of the Phoenician and the Biltmore. So if you have any questions in regards to that, give us a call. We'll make sure that we get those questions answered for you. All right, so you're a family and you're thinking about moving to Paradise Valley and you want to know everything there is to do for your family. Well, the good news is I've shot a couple of really great videos that are right here on YouTube. In fact, you can check in the description below me. Both videos will be there. A lot of the things that you're going to do as a family, outside of the hiking that we talked about in restaurants and shopping earlier, a lot of the fun things you're going to do as a family, like parks and some of that stuff, I'm going to show you all that in these videos. So the first one is I shot an entire entire video about living and playing in McCormick Ranch. McCormick Ranch is a community that sits just to, we talked about it earlier, sits just to the east of Paradise Valley, literally across the street from Scottsdale Road is McCormick Ranch. There's some great parks. There's there's the Chaparral Park, which is here in Scottsdale, that's right down the street from McCormick Ranch. And then right here where I stand right now is the McCormick-Stillman Railroad Park. And again, I'm looking at Paradise Valley right across the street right now. So a couple really fun parks for the kids, lots of things to do, fishing lakes, all kinds of stuff over here. So again, in the links below me, you're gonna find my video for McCormick Ranch, living and playing, and you're gonna find a video for fun, family-friendly things to do in Scottsdale, and that will include some of the things in downtown Phoenix. So it's not just Scottsdale, but that video is designed to show you what to do in and around Scottsdale, which again, just borders Paradise Valley over here to the east side. In that, we'll talk about parks, we'll talk about lakes, walking and biking trails, entertainment centers, all kinds of stuff. So check that out for fun, family-friendly things to do. Again, in the links right below me right now. Okay, so you checked out my videos on all the fun, family-friendly things to do in and around Scottsdale, which is pretty much the same as the stuff I would do in and around Paradise Valley. So you've checked those videos out. You're a family, you have kids, they're in school, we need to know all about school. So let's talk specifically about schools that your children will probably attend if they're in Paradise Valley. Now, I want you to understand before we actually talk specifically about the schools that we are, we do have school choice here in the state of Arizona. So if your child, if you move into a home and your child is set to go to a school and you're not real happy with the school, you can use an open enrollment process to move them to a different school, so long as you're willing to drive them there. Obviously the bus isn't going to come get them outside of that district or whatever, but you can use an open enrollment process to enroll them in a different school. We also have a great public charter school and a great private system out here as well. So really great schools in and around Paradise Valley, whether it's public or private. Now, one misconception is that it's interesting because we have a Paradise Valley School District and Scottsdale School District. Paradise Valley, the town of Paradise Valley, we talked about the difference earlier, the town of Paradise Valley is actually part of the Scottsdale Unified School District, not part of the Paradise Valley Unified School District. So the good news about that is Scottsdale Unified School District is ranked number 2 in the Phoenix Metro for all school districts. So the public schools that your kids will go to are very, very good schools. Now, the 2 elementary schools are actually inside of the town of Paradise Valley. Those schools are, number 1, there's the Cherokee Elementary School. This is a K through 5. It's the best elementary school in Paradise Valley. It's ranked number 67 out of 1,039 Arizona elementary schools. Now, there's also your kids, depending on where you move inside of this town of Paradise Valley, your children may also go to the Kiva Elementary School. This is a K through 6 school. It is ranked 179 out of 1,039. So they're part of Scottsdale Unified. Even though they're in Paradise Valley, they're part of that Scottsdale Unified School District and really solid elementary schools. Now, once your kids hit that middle school age, these middle schools are both in the city of Scottsdale and, of course, again, part of the Scottsdale Unified School District. You have the I can never say it right, Cocopah Middle School. That's grades 6 through 8. Cocopah is ranked 44 out of 605 middle schools in the state of Arizona. And then you also have Mojave, which again, depending on where you actually live in Paradise Valley, your children may go to Mojave. Mojave is grades 6 through 8, and it's ranked 166 out of 605 middle schools in the state of Arizona. And then as far as high schools, both high schools that your children would attend or your kids would attend would be in the city limits of Scottsdale. You have Saguaro High School, that's grades 9 through 12, ranked 63 out of 285 high schools in Arizona. Or you have Chaparral High School, which is, 9 through 12, ranked 78 out of 285 high schools in Arizona. Now, I will tell you, as far as high schools, if you're looking for a little bit better rankings, if you go through an open enrollment process, you might take them just a little bit further north. The high schools get a little bit better as we get a little bit further north in Scottsdale. So if you have any questions in regards to that, hit me up. We'll be happy to answer your questions. And if you want to watch my entire video on Scottsdale schools, all you have to do, click that link above me, or it'll be in the details below, and we'll get you set. You can watch my entire video on all of the schools in the city of Scottsdale and part of the Scottsdale Unified School District. All right, now just a few other things to do in and around Paradise Valley. Again, if you watch my fun, family-friendly things to do in Scottsdale, this will all be part of it, but just to mention it here in this video, downtown Phoenix is south, just a little bit southwest of the town of Paradise Valley, about a 20 to 25 minute drive depending on traffic. And down in downtown Phoenix, you're gonna find, you can go to professional basketball or baseball games, so we have the Phoenix Suns and the Arizona Diamondbacks right there in the downtown area. There are museums. I mentioned some of the great dining options earlier. We have Broadway style theater down there. There's galleries. And then now, like I said, back when I moved here in 2004, there wasn't a whole lot to do down there. You'd go to a ball game and you'd want to get out of there. You'd head up to Old Town Scottsdale to have a few beers afterwards. Now there's some really great bars and nightlife down in that area as well. Now there's spring training, of course, only in February and March, but we also have spring training baseball all around the Paradise Valley area. So the closest two facilities are in Scottsdale, again, just to the east of Paradise Valley. In Old Town, we have the spring training facility for the San Francisco Giants, and then a little bit further north, actually just a little bit east of McCormick Ranch, there's a spring training facility. The Salt River Fields are the spring training facility for the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Colorado Rockies. So again, you're right in the middle of everything, and then you can go in other directions and hit some of the other spring training facilities. Everything from Paradise Valley, everything should be within 25 to 30 minutes, so long as there's light traffic. And then last but not least, if you're trying to get down to the airport, Phoenix Sky Harbor Airport is almost directly south of the town of Paradise Valley, about a 20-minute drive to get down to the airport. So if you're one of those people that's moving out here and you're still going to commute back home to California or Washington or Nevada or whatever it might be to do some work here and there, but you're going to be based out of Phoenix, that airport is really close, just 20 minutes to the south of Paradise Valley. If you enjoyed that video and you want to see more popular videos that tour you through Paradise Valley, Scottsdale, or anywhere else in the Phoenix Metro, you know what to do. Subscribe to our channel, smash that bell, and that way we'll notify you every time we put out new great content educating you on what it's like living in and how to prepare yourself for moving to the Phoenix Metro. Now, if you have questions on anything that you saw here in this video or any other video, you want to set up times to come out and do tours, home tours, neighborhood tours, even some of our favorite hotspot tours, all you have to do is give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email. We'll get you in the calendar. We'll make sure that you get taken care of. We'll roll out the red carpet and make sure that you have a great experience when you come out here to visit the Phoenix Metro. Now you can check out some of my other popular videos right here.